Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Erwin, another Jinrou Game Crazy Fox chapter review. This is going to be on chapter 17, and man, the build-up. Welcome again, guys. It's me, Irvin, and I'm excited for this chapter and really just for the series in its own, how it has been developing and growing up to the point that it is now. Before anything, I hope you guys are getting better audio and video quality from your end. I have been working hard on getting the best settings here in OBS for you guys, and I think I'm almost there. I think I'm just around the corner to get the best settings. It looks like it's going to be one of those, every day you kind of fix your own settings. But anyways, guys, this series, we have 16 videos already out. So if you haven't seen those 16 videos, go check them out. They're in my channel. I talk about the series and what I think is going to happen next. Also, if you want to further support the channel, you guys can always comment and let me know what series I should be reviewing chapter by chapter. If there's something that you guys really enjoy or know that's coming out pretty soon, let me know. There is a giveaway, but you have to be subscribed, so make sure you subscribe. We're almost at 3,300. Get me there, guys. We're just like 15 people away just to reach my goal. So if you haven't subscribed, I would highly appreciate you guys if you would not mind subscribing today. Lastly, there is a spoiler alert because I will talk about the chapter in some detail, so I don't want to ruin anything. You guys have been warned. Okay, man, last we left off, we saw a grotesque death of Kentaro by his own werewolf friend Yuki, right? This is kind of the aftermath, is before the werewolves go and hunt. So to put stuff in perspective, because sometimes we forget the rules. The voting happens at 8 p.m. And it happens in the progress of 15 to 20 minutes. I guess you can say that. So it's basically 8:30, I would say, in their time. The killing doesn't start from the werewolves until midnight. So there's still obviously time to kind of discuss what the heck just went down. Kentaro's dead, but what does that mean, right? What does that mean to the group? So what ends up happening is, first, Moriyayaka kind of continues saying, hey, I'm the spiritualist, I know you don't believe me, and this is Thor's Takigawa, but she's like, but I really want to help. Now, why is she saying all this? Well, because she assumes that the last werewolf is Takigawa. She thinks that Takigawa is a werewolf by how he defended Kentaro and went against her. So in her head, Takigawa is a werewolf, and in her head, she should be protecting the werewolves above everything. Now, in all of this, people are also trying to figure out, who the next werewolf is, because they have to. The next day, they're going to have to figure that out. The game is not over. Now, in between the entire story of them discussing this, there's a flashback from Moriyayaka, and one of the worst flashbacks we can get. And it's graphic. And even me talking about it will upset some viewers. So you guys have been warned. It is graphic. It's her past. And how she became the person that she is. So you guys have been warned. It is graphic. I will talk about some stuff that some people might not enjoy. So you guys, I give a warning. It talks about how she really loved her biological dad. Her biological dad left them, her and her mom, and then her mom remarried to a guy, and her mom would work late nights. Very late nights, and this was frequent. So what would happen is her stepdad would show up, and he would rape her, and they show quite a bit of raping scenes in the series, which is pretty graphic. I myself, as a father, man, I was disturbed by watching what I was watching. But the guy rapes her. And keep in mind, this is not her as a 15 or 16-year-old. This is her as a 9, 8-year-old. She's a little girl being raped by this guy who claims to be, a father figure to her. And he's also saying stuff like, this is our secret. If you want to get along with me, we have to have stuff like this. We have to have secrets. We have to grow bonds together. We have to pretend that we like each other. And then he has the audacity after eating a meal with her saying that he's gonna continue doing it until he's tired, and that day. So she doesn't get raped once a day; she gets raped multiple times. And the matter of fact is, I think an 8-year-old doesn't really fully understand what's going on. That's why a lot of kids get raped, but they don't actually speak up until they're older. Why is that? Well, because they don't really. It doesn't click that this father figure, who they should be respecting and who should be doing the right thing for them, is actually doing the worst possible thing for them, um, and it doesn't click to them. That's why they don't speak up. And I think this really affected in how she perceives, I guess, love. She's seeking that attention from a male figure, which is why she's very, very much infatuated with Takigawa. It explains some things. It definitely does. Her character definitely has a horrible past, and that's basically all they showed about her past. Now the story continues with them discussing what they're going to do next. What's their next move? So everyone, or not everyone, Miyari decides that, you know what, the most suspicious person right now in the group is Yuki. Why? Well, because she is the only one that defended Kintaro. So she's suspicious. Why don't we just tie her up? Let's go with that plan and see what happens, right? We'll see if there's a killing. If there's not a killing, then we know who our werewolf is, and that's Yuki. Um, Everyone kind of agrees, but she is freaking out, right? Now, again, there is a slight chance that there's still a third werewolf, and this third werewolf obviously is part of the group, so third werewolf knows that they have to kill someone that night for the plan to actually work. Now, keep in mind there is quite a bit of characters still. You have Mori, you have Koze, her friend, you have Miller, you have Miyari, Takegawa, Yuki, and Momoko. Quite a bit of characters still left, and I think someone told me there's about 26 episodes only. So we'll see what happens. I personally think that Takegawa or Miyari, but more lenient Takegawa, is or are the third werewolf. So I feel like even if they tie up Yuki, there will be a death. Who is it going to be? More than likely, either Ozawa Koze or Momoko. One of those two girls. I think they're going to be the ones that ends up being dead, because they kind of don't really give too much in the conversations or in the arguing of all. So I think that they're going to get rid of them. The next two they're going to get rid of are them two, I guess. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am trying to reach 3,300, and I'm around the corner. Just subscribe if you haven't done so. Especially if you're watching up to this point, you might as well subscribe. Also, if you want to, you guys can always join the Discord. It is open for everyone and anyone who wants to discuss the series or other series or anime. Really anything otaku related. So make sure you join the Discord. Also, comment, like, and share on this video. That helps the video be shown more to people. And lastly, guys, I just want to thank you guys for your love and support this month. It really shows that you guys have been supporting me more and more. So thank you again for that. And guys, like always, don't be strangers. See you guys next time.